Yeah, first pitch I took was a little ball outside, and then I was just kind of telling myself cover the outside corner and see if a curveball or a slider up, and he made a good pitch. It was low and inside. I just kind of my instincts took over, and I didn't really think about it. I just kind of put the bat on the ball, and good things happened.
Jumping up and down as you're running between third and home, was that an instinct?
That's just kind of. I mean, it's my senior weekend, and I had a lot of motion going through, and just to hit that home run, it kind of all came out right there, and I didn't really mean to do it or say anything I shouldn't have or whatnot, but it just kind of just flowed out. I couldn't help it.
Did you say slider or fastball?
It was a slider.
What was y'all's approach against Kilkenny, both of you guys? Because nobody's really roughed him up like this year.
Yeah, I mean, we knew he had a good fastball, and he liked to pitch off his fastball like the rest of the staff. So we were kind of going in there, looking for fastballs to hit early in the count. And then once we did that in that first inning, he kind of changed his whole approach against us, and kind of started off speed a lot against us, and we kind of had to adjust with him. But after that first inning, I think he did a good job of kind of matching our approach. And then, but I think that first inning, I don't think he really expected us to come out there hunting fastball as much as we did. But it worked out for us, and sometimes those risks pay off, and luckily it did tonight.
Blaine's mentioned that he has an attitude whenever he goes up against the Friday night starters. You feel like you guys kind of have certain mentality, but you've done pretty well against a lot of these really good Friday guys.
Yeah, it starts with Blaine. I mean, everybody sees it. The kid's he's a warrior on the mound, and when he goes out there and he gives up a dinker hit and he's pissed off, it trickles down to us, and we feed off of it. And he's an unbelievable kid on the mound, and the mentality he brings, and he really is a great leader in the clubhouse.
What did you feel about the job that Kenley did as far as having a sub for Biggers tonight?
Yeah, I think he did a great job. He came in, and I mean, he was sitting on the bench in the first inning, and then that happened, and just kind of out of nowhere, he just came out and was thrown in the fire. And but Kenley did a great job, made all of his plays, and he barreled up a couple balls, and he's always right there for us. And that at bat that he had with the bases loaded was unbelievable. It was such a good at bat. I mean, they got left on left matchup, and the guy's throwing 95 with a good slider, and he just acted like it wasn't anything. So kudos to him.
Eric, bases loaded situations have always been kind of a little tough this season. What did you see on your hit, and then also how big was it just to get a hit with bases loaded?
Yeah, I kind of fed off Kenley and Hunter in front of me. I mean, they both had good at bats, both got down 2 strikes real quick, and then kind of fought off pitches, and then Hunter got his leg hit, and he was as fired up as he'll ever be, like usual. But I kind of fed off that, kind of knew it was my turn. Seeing what they did, it really helped me out a lot. I didn't really have any pressure that we already scored 2 runs. But, I mean, he made a good pitch on me. I capped it, and luckily it fell. But, I mean, he made a really good pitch on me, and I just kind of sat back just long enough to get it.
Did you guys get stuck with Jackson like that, and so kind of what was his mindset?
Jackson's just a great leader. He came in, and he was just trying to help everybody in the team, being a good team guy. That's about all we say about that.
Do you have any advice for him about hand injuries?
Don't get them because they suck.
Cole, did you tweak an ankle going into second?
I'm alright. I've kind of had a lingering ankle thing, but it's no big deal. It's just kind of every once in a while it'll flare up. But I mean, I'm good. It'll just be a couple seconds right there on the spot. But I mean, it's really nothing. I'm good, and it's not that big of a deal really.
What did you think of Blaine Knight tonight?
Oh, Blaine's awesome, man. Blaine's a stud. I mean, he goes out there with an attitude every weekend, and I mean, it's really easy to play defense behind him. I'll tell you that much. Really easy to hit for him. We're in and out of the dugout like that. I mean, it's awesome to be out there with Blaine. Like Shaddy said earlier, he kind of sets the tone for the whole game in that top of the first inning or bottom of the first inning when we're on the road. But I mean, it's awesome playing behind him and kind of feeding off his energy.
Dave thought you were as sharp as you've been in several weeks. Well, can you talk about your evening?
Oh, yeah, I agree. That's definitely the best command I've had, best stuff I've had in, I think, 4 weeks now, So hopefully it stays around. I'm going to work on it, try to keep it here. That's what we need.
He
talked about the cutter and your breaking ball being really sharp tonight and the ability to get guys out on those pitches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think A&M was really ready for the curveball as much as they were the cutter. Because if you look, I mean, normal games, I only throw that curveball a handful of times, you know, and so I threw it way more tonight. And, I think it caught them off guard a little bit. But, everything was good.
What was the key against Hellman? Because he's the best hitter. You're striking out 4 times.
Mix it. Just mix it. Don't let him see the same thing twice.
How big was that run support there in the first to kind of set you down a little bit and then what you got in the fifth?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, I gave up 2 homers, and, without that run support, it could have been a little different ball game for me, especially. I wouldn't have – I had a little more pressure on me to keep them off the boards more. So, I mean, after the run support and stuff happened, I went out there and pitched.
Is there any talk about bringing you out after 6 innings with a shorter week next week and the lead in the game and so forth?
There was. I didn't hear about it. I fully intended to go on 7, if maybe more, if my pitch count allowed me.